Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. In the last episode, we kind of just did a bit of an update on the status of the death wave that we've been dealing with for a little while. And, just kind of, going over the fact that we were just, having to demolish buildings. The population was still dropping. It just wasn't looking great. I mean, it's still not perfect, but things do appear to be improving. I mean, we still have abandoned buildings, we still have dead people all over the place, but I have run the game forward by quite a bit of time, and as you can see by the population number, the population has actually increased quite a bit. We're up to 189,500 people. Green weekly change numbers. Well, that's a bit odd right there. But, yeah, everything is not perfect, but at least that we have positive change here. I'm actually going to pause it for a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at our city statistics real quick. So, if we look at our population change, we have seen that the curve is starting to swing back in the good direction, where we want it to go. Death rate is dropping off pretty well. Birth rate is kind of looking back more normal. Influx. We did have a bit of an influx of new immigrants to the city, but it does appear to be dropping off a tad. So hopefully that will bounce back. So, things are actually, not terrible at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and press on. Oh. We have another rocket ready to go. We'll get to that in a moment. What I wanted to do was to go ahead and deal with our, again, increased demand for industry and offices, as well as a bit of a demand for commercial zoning, because that has come back up again. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And what I did kind of off screen is I went ahead and set up a new exit from the highway over here. And I decided to go ahead and build it underground this time instead of above ground. And it is basically the same as this. One of our roundabout highway interchanges, but all underground. So if I go ahead and, push this down a bit, you can see that we have the circle and the various exits and entrances to the highway, but again, all below ground. So, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to kind of build, I think in this area. We're going to use this area here. I mean, I could do some forestry. We could do it anywhere over here, but I think we're going to hold off on that for a little bit. One thing I might do here, just because I was looking at this before I started, is go ahead and extend this road. This big 6-lane road. Do I want to go all the way up to the rail? We want to kind of cut a bit of a tighter turn. We'll go with a bit of a tighter turn here. And we're going to bring this road through here and then connect it there. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And we can build off of that later. But for now, what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of build a straight road back. And then I want to do commercial. I want to do some industrial. I want to do some office as well over here, and possibly even some residential in the hopes that it will grow in. So I think we can go ahead and keep it moving, but at a slow rate. So I don't know why the income dropped off so dramatically. We were making a pretty good income. Alright, well, let's switch up roads. We're going to go for our 4-lane road. And we're going to block off an area over here. Though, actually, let me do go back to 6-lane. And let me actually make a 6-lane road kind of heading in that direction, so that we might potentially do another highway exit over here. But we're not going to do that right now. But just want to have the road in place, just in case we want to do that later. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring a road there. Let's bring that there. Okay. I think we'll go straight here for now. And I want to make a parallel to that road. So like that. And that's going to kind of be our commercial section. And then this... leave a bit of a green space gap there. That's fine, that's fine. And let's see. So go back to straight road again. And again, kind of keep it parallel. Let's see, parallel out to about there. And then we'll curve it in. Like that. So I don't like intersections with extreme angles. Not typically anyway. So that's what we'll do there. And for here... we'll run a road like that. And then what we might do is just bring a straight road through there just to kind of cut that up a bit. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to zone this up. Let's see, let me pause it. You know, I'm not going to do high density. We're going to go with low density. Kind of keep it low density for now because we haven't really done a lot of that. We're kind of going straight to the high density for a long time. So let's kind of go back. Kind of keep this a little bit, I don't want to say rural, but, you know, not like full-on high rises and everything. At least not out of the gate anyway. Let's see, do I want to do all of this as industrial? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and throw the actual standard industry back here. I think I might want to do a lot of this as office. Which can potentially make some large high-rise buildings, of course. We're not going to make it like an IT cluster or anything, which goes like straight to the giant buildings right out of the gate. It's going to be a lot of office to zone in, but we'll go with it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, there. And then across the way here, we'll switch over to some more I guess Decorative Road. 4-lane road. I did something slightly odd there. Decorative 4-lane road with trees. Then we'll go with the 2-lane road with trees. Right. And again, leaving a little bit of a green space gap there. That should be good. All right, let's get rid of the bit there. Well, we might want to get those back, but we'll see. And then we're going to go ahead and zone this in as light residential. All right. And we're going to need all the services. Well, utilities and services. So let's go ahead and bring the water over. Cover as much of it as we can. And we got a little bit of an area here. There we go. Okay, that ought to work. And it's going to need power, obviously. Well, before we do that, let's get services in here. See, a medical clinic should be fine. Maybe a couple of them. We're obviously going to need some sort of death service because that's just the way things have been going. So we'll put crematoriums right next to the clinics. That isn't ominous at all. And We'll add in fire stations and police stations. Fire station there. Fire station there. Police station. We'll just kind of keep everything all pretty well together there. And for fire service, we're also going to need these guys over here, because the minute we start building industry in that area, there's the potential for forest fires. And we'll need to be able to get the helicopters to respond. But we don't actually have a lot of fire helicopters anywhere near here, so let's go ahead and drop in. Let's drop in the helicopter fire service. Let's see, where do I want to put it? Somewhere where it will fit is kind of what I want to go for. It fits there. Drop it in. Alright. So, for power, we're going to bring this over here. Obviously need to get across that highway. There we go. There we are. And then we haven't zoned anything on the outside, so we're going to go for the suburban power line. And let's actually just run this around the outside, just in case we do eventually want to zone that in. We can bring that through. Which those are slightly less tacky than the giant metal transmission pylons. Alright, let's go ahead and speed it up. I mean, we have almost $6.5 million in the bank. Even if we do go negative for a little bit, we should be fine. Well, I don't know why we went from 24,000 on the positive to 1,200 down. That's a bit odd. And actually, this is looking decidedly more filled in than it has in the past. Definitely. They've done a lot of construction over here. We still have some abandoned buildings, so let's go ahead and clear those out. Just to open up the space. In case somebody wants to come in and build some more. There we go. Now, there used to be a mod that allows you to basically automatically demolish all abandoned buildings in the city, but I have tried it and it doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. Alright, those demands are coming down, and actually there's a little tiny bit of residential demand. We haven't seen that in a long time. Okay, well, let's go ahead and launch that rocket. Guys at the amusement park can get a bit of a show. There we go. Alright, there it goes. Alright, so we got a little bit of everything coming in here. Let's speed that back up. And it does appear that they predominantly built up offices, though we do have industry coming in here as well. All right. This area of the city does seem to still be having a lot of trouble. We may want to come out here and expand this some more. And go with not high density stuff. Let's go with some more low density stuff around here. And see if that kind of helps this, because this is just a mess. It's been a mess for a while. We got sick people all over the place. I don't know why people are having trouble. But, I mean, I know there's a lot of pollution coming out of this rail, but, you know, I could expand the commercial buffer zone if I need to, which I might, but we'll see how it goes. Now you're saying you have high crime. And you probably do, because we don't have a police station over here. Alright, go ahead and drop a police station in, and let's see if that helps. That is a lot of food trucks. And that is just a lot of stuff in general. Trying to move around here. And it's all coming out of here? Because this is a dead-end area. Was there a fire over here? It looks like there was a fire. Stuff looks burned. Oh, speaking of fire, I did notice one thing. Is that there appears to have been a fire in this park. This thing got destroyed, and it looks like the cafe burned down. And the rescue has been in there to get the survivors, so let's go ahead and rebuild it. So there we go. This is going to be a pretty nice part of the city. Alright, so I think we're at a point here where, again, we're in a situation where we just need to kind of sit and wait. Let the population come back up. Let this kind of fill in a little bit until our demand bars get to a point where we need to take more action. And, you know, we can hopefully get some of this, you know, the death rate will continue to come down. Right? Because it's, nope, it just bounced back up again. So that's strange. And influx is coming back up. Okay, so yeah. As long as that number stays green, we'll be good. Alright, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to end the episode here. I'm going to continue to keep running the game forward until we get back to where we kind of were. You know, with this graph, hopefully we'll get back up to that point, perhaps even further. And just keep coming back as often as I can and give updates and maybe, you know, additional construction as needed. Alright, so for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.